Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name's Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what is in this box. This is a TP-Link VIGI camera. This is the C440, and in fact this is going to be the same for the C440W, which is the wireless model. There is just one other item in the box for that, which we'll talk about in a moment. Over on our YouTube channel, we're going to find a great video on what do I need to run TP-Link VIGI if you're not sure of all the components you need. So this is not going to be a technical overview, it's meant to show you what you get in the box. So you are going to get a quick start guide. This is going to show you all of the bits to do with the camera, how to actually mount it up on the ceiling and everything, which we'll show you a little bit about anyway. You're going to get a little license document, and you're going to get a even smaller warranty document. Let me just open that up there. There's the little warranty document for that. And you're going to get a drilling guide if you want to mount this on the ceiling or the wall. And you're going to get a packet of plugs or lugs and screws there to be able to mount that as needed. So this is a 4 megapixel camera. It's deemed as full color at night time as well. So we'll talk about a couple of those features in a minute, but I'm sure you want to just really see what is the camera. This is designed for indoors. It is a full plastic construction. All right, let's talk about the cables. At this side here, this is a PoE powered model. All right, so you do need to connect this either to a PoE switch or a PoE injector, or you can buy an add-on 12 volt power pack to be able to plug it directly in the mains. So this is where your PoE and your Ethernet is going to come in, and if you're powering it by mains, then that's your connector. This pack, because it's the PoE model, does not come with that 12 volt PoE, 12 volt power pack. If you bought the wireless model, the C440W, then you will have the power pack in the box as well, and that will directly connect to that. So, like I said, this is a turret designed to be fitted up on the ceiling or on a wall. We've got quite a lot of movement. It's fairly flexible, as you can see. We've probably got this way, probably 90 degrees, maybe a bit more than 90 degrees up and down for your angling. You can move the camera somewhat to the sides, but it also has the ability to twist all the way around. That will go all the way round. So obviously it's not a pan or tilt or zoom, but this is more about positioning it. So you can mount this up onto the ceiling or on the wall, and then from there you can work out. So if we had this maybe on the wall like this, you can then work out if the camera needed to point down, but maybe you needed it to point that way as well. Then obviously you can move the base around to angle that in the right direction. Let me just show you quickly on the top here. So this is where your cable is going to come out straight up into the ceiling, or you can pop it through on the flush mount hole there if you want to as well. All right, this is your top fixing bracket, and on this side here you just have a quick release where you can put a screwdriver in. You can also, I think if I did this earlier just to test, probably just pull this apart, but maybe I can't. There we go, I pulled it apart. So here is our top piece. So let me just take that out from the cables. Here is essentially our mounting plate. So obviously we can use our drilling guide that we saw earlier, mount that on the wall or on the ceiling, then just paste our cable back through that. All right, and then we can clip that there nicely back into place. All right, and then that gives us the movement that we need. Now, these can be managed in two options. These can be managed with the NVR, the network video recorder, or they can have onboard storage. So you'll actually see here, there is an onboard for a micro SD card. So if you want to just put this somewhere and you're not going to just use this maybe for recording, viewing for a couple of days or something, get a nice good size memory card to put in there, and that will then allow you to obviously access that directly on the camera. If you want longer footage or more options on what it can alert to, then use an NVR with it as well. It has two-way audio, so you can see the speaker microphone option there, holes at the bottom. So really that is all that there is. You're probably at the front here. Let's have a little bit more of the cameras. We can see our LEDs, and we've got infrared on this, and we've also got LEDs. The idea being that you can set those LEDs to come on at night time. It will give you maybe 5 meters or so of white coverage light, which then allows you to record back color image. You can tell the lights to flash if something's happened, like somebody crosses a line, or it detects a person or a car. So again, quite a lot of sort of defensive options that make these visible, that people can see that you have some sort of cameras around. So hopefully that's been useful to have a look at what's in the box. Like I said, this is the TP-Link C440. The W model is exactly the same, but wireless, and you get a 12-volt power pack in the box as well. I'll just hold that up one more time. It's the nice turret camera. Do head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got plenty more box openings on wireless, network and firewall devices. We've got how-to guides on what do I need to run TP-Link VIGI, where we talk about everything from the cameras to NVRs, hard drives and everything. Or what do I need to run TP-Link Armada if you're looking at switches and wireless access points. So why not head over there, subscribe and stay up to date.